Elderly man woke up one morning to find that he had transformed back into his younger self. To his surprise, his wife, too, had undergone the same change. In a burst of excitement, Jack immediately took advantage of the situation and playfully pushed his wife down, eager to test his newly rejuvenated strength. He couldn't wait to start working and see just how much stronger he had become. At that very moment, their granddaughter, Lucy, happened to return home. What she walked into was an incredibly strange scene. Her grandparents, who were working in the field, were acting completely differently than usual.
元気だったか？
あ、正蔵じいちゃんじゃよ。
いねばあちゃんじゃよ。
Lucy froze in place, unable to believe what she was seeing. She never imagined that her grandparents could return to their youth, and what shocked her even more was how attractive they both were as young people, her grandmother a beauty and her grandfather a handsome man. Once Lucy processed what had just happened, her first reaction was to tell her grandfather not to cut his bangs, and she asked him to strike the poses that handsome men often do. Even though Jack wasn't a fan of bangs, he decided to go along with Lucy's request. After all, it was the first time Lucy had ever playfully asked something of him. However, as Jack's wife was also amused by the situation, things took an unexpected turn.
おじいちゃん、ちょうだい。
Before long, Lucy's father came to pick her up, and she told him about what had happened that day. To her surprise, he didn't take her seriously. It wasn't until a few days later, when Lucy's mother, Annie, went to visit her mother-in-law, that things really started to unfold. When Annie arrived at the house, she was completely shocked to find that her in-laws weren't home, and there was a handsome stranger sitting in their place. But Jack, completely unaware of the situation, casually told Annie that her mother-in-law had gone out to a gathering. The familiar tone of his voice instantly made Annie confused and disoriented. After agreeing with Jack, Annie quickly excused herself and went to the bathroom. It wasn't long before her entire family arrived at the house.